My name is Baku, and this is Tovad IT Security Enterprise. So it's not a fully launched channel yet, but it's just a channel to help people to do very difficult things, things that are very difficult to do, or things that they find it challenging to do. So quickly, we want to look at how to install this UML program, right? Which we'll be using in the course of our program. So the first thing you need to understand is that any application at all you run, whether mobile app, being in the desktop app, you need something we call prerequisites, right? Prerequisites are applications or softwares, dynamic libraries, redistributables. These are things that you need to have on your machine before you can be able to run these various apps or softwares, right? So when it comes to this UML program that we want to write, we want to run or install, we need some prerequisites, right? So I'll quickly take you to some of them. So you need the JRE, which is the Java Runtime Environment. So this is the prerequisite for running Java applications, right? They contain all the softwares that are going to handle all your libraries, all your functions in your code and everything, right? Then we have the JDK, which is when you want to develop applications using Java program, right? Yeah, so you must make sure before you're able to run this application that we want to install, you must make sure you have the Java runtime and then updated, of course, on your machine, right? Now that we have that said, let's go and see how quickly we can do this. So the first thing we need to do is to get the applications that are downloaded from the internet. So luckily for me, I have downloaded the application onto my machine, right? I've downloaded the application onto my machine. So I'll go to my network folder. So I have 3 machines. Actually, I'm using 3 machines when I'm in the house. So I'll use for my workstation and all that thing. So I'm in my 3rd machine now through the network. So I'll enter SOGen. I'll enter where my files are. So I'll go to Bluecrest. So I'll go to year 1, SEM 2, object-oriented design, right? So this is my file right here, right? So let me enlarge it so that you can maximize it, I can be able to see it. So this is my file over here. So some of you can have different type of, how do we call it? Wrapping applications. When I say wrapping applications, I mean 7-zip, WinRAR. If you are using Linux, you can have GANzip or gzip, right? So for me, I'm using 7-zip. So if you're using WinRAR, it's the same thing. It's just an application that is used to zip your files together to one place so that virus doesn't easily attack them. So the first thing we want to do is to extract this. So you right click and then you go to extract all. This is a disclaimer. This is for Windows, right? This is for Windows. Later we might find how best we can be able to do that one for iOS, Apple, right? So what we want to do is to navigate to the folder. Usually it's the C folder, right? In Windows, we install all our application inside the C drive, right? The C directory. Okay, so you just have to select your C directory and then you just extract everything there. So let's see, I'll just select my C and I'll say extract. Okay, because I have already done the extraction, it is asking me, do I want to replace? So the best thing because of we are taking everybody through, what I'll do is to just replace. Okay, I'll just replace everything over there. Okay, so after extracting everything to open that particular directory for me, which is the C. Okay, so I'll minimize this so that we can go into our C folder inside our UML program directory and see what is actually. So when we open it, we see the .jar file, we see the .esc file, we see the license agreement, we see some of the libraries and some of the custom elements. So yeah, now we have our application in there. So look at what we can do. We can easily launch the application. Okay, so what I need to do is to go to my command prompt, so Windows R, and I'll type my CMD over there. and I'll hit OK. So my CMD is open for me. Now what I need to do is to navigate to where that C is, to navigate to the C folder or the C directory. Now that we are in command prompt, I will navigate to my C directory to where the actual UML directory is, right? So all I'll do is I'm now in my users back home. So all I'll do is I'll do cd dot dot. That is just a command to take me a step backwards, right? I'll do that again, cd dot dot to take me step back. I want to be in the C directory. Now I'm in my C directory. How do I know I'm in my C directory? All I have to do is to type cd. It will return the path for me, the path where I am, the path of where I am. So you can see, say what, C:/. You know, Windows used backward slash. Windows is always going backwards, whilst Linux is going forward, right? So what I need to do now is to see the items in this directory, the C directory. So to see the items in your directory, what you have to do is to type dir there, which represent directory. Okay, so these are all the things inside. So right here, so let me enlarge this so that you can see it very clear. So right here, you can see my UML folder, right? This is exactly where I want to go. That's perfect. So the next thing I want to do is to type cd UML and I'll hit tab key. If it is correct, it will auto-complete for me. So and then tab key, because that directory is in my C directory. Once I hit the tab key, it will auto-complete for me. So all I have to do is to hit enter, clear the screen, and I'll do that again to see what is there. So you can see our files are there, isn't it? So if I want to automatically run this, if I want to directly open the application from here, look at what I'm going to do. All I need to do is to take this Java command over here or terminal command over here, and I'll go and I'll paste it there and I'll hit enter.